Is Samsung really ditching the fan edition branding for its upcoming affordable foldable and going with something entirely new, like the Galaxy Z Flip XE? For a while now, we've been hearing about Samsung's plans to introduce a cheaper clamshell foldable. Initially, all signs pointed to it being part of the well-known FE lineup. You know, fan edition. These are the devices that strike a balance between flagship-level features and affordability. Think Galaxy S24 FE, Galaxy Tab S10 FE, and even the earlier S20 FE series. The FE brand carries meaning. It signals value. It signals Samsung delivering on fan expectations without pushing the price through the roof. So naturally, when rumors about a budget foldable Surface calling it the Galaxy Z Flip FE seemed like a no-brainer. That naming would instantly give buyers context. Hey, here's a foldable that won't empty your wallet but still gives you a solid experience. But now, there's a twist. Fresh leaks are pointing to a new name, Galaxy Z Flip XE. Yep, XE. Let's break this down. The latest report making the rounds claims that the Galaxy Z Flip 7F might actually launch as the Galaxy Z Flip XE, and this isn't just a wild guess. The report is based on the device's model number SMF 761, showing up on a carrier's ESIM compatibility page. The device was labeled there as, you guessed it, the Galaxy Z Flip XE. Now, you might be thinking, is this just a one-off mistake by the carrier? Possibly. But here's the thing. It's not the first time we've seen this name. Way back in late 2024, the same model number, SMF 761, was listed in the official GSMA IVI database under the name Galaxy Z Flip XE. That database is usually a pretty dependable source for upcoming device names. It's used by carriers, manufacturers, and industry insiders to track and verify phone models globally. So this isn't coming out of nowhere. The XE name has been floating around for months. The question now is, will Samsung actually use it? Well, here's the interesting bit. Just because the name Galaxy Z Flip XE shows up in the GSMA database or on a carrier site doesn't make it official. Samsung hasn't confirmed anything yet, and history tells us they can and do change names before launch. The name listed could be just a placeholder, a code name, or even an early internal branding experiment. So whether it ends up being called the Z Flip FE or the Z Flip XE, one thing is clear. Samsung is preparing to shake things up in the foldable market with a more affordable clamshell model. Now let's talk about the name itself, XE. What does that even mean? Unlike FE, which has an established identity in Samsung's ecosystem, XE is totally new. It doesn't carry any known significance, at least not yet. Maybe Samsung wants to start a new naming convention for its foldables. Maybe XE stands for something futuristic, experimental, or even extra essential. Or maybe it's just a fancy-sounding name to distinguish this model from the rest. And while the name may seem odd or unfamiliar at first, it might not matter at all in the long run. Think about it. When it comes to buying a phone, especially something as unique as a foldable, what really matters? It's the value it brings, the experience it offers. If this so-called Z Flip XE or FE launches at a price that's way lower than the regular Z Flip and still delivers the cool design, decent performance, good cameras, and a flexible display, then who cares what it's called? At the end of the day, whether it's FE or XE, it's just branding. As long as Samsung hits the sweet spot between features and pricing, users are going to be happy. So what can we expect from this device? While exact specs haven't leaked fully yet, the SMF 761 model number being linked with both names gives us hope that this is indeed the affordable Z Flip we've been waiting for. Samsung's strategy is clear. They want more people to experience foldables. And to make that happen, they have to bring the price down without cutting corners where it counts. That's the magic formula the FE lineup has followed. And if the same approach is applied here, under whatever name, Samsung could have a major hit on their hands. So to wrap it up, yes, there's a very real chance the Galaxy Z Flip FE might actually launch as the Galaxy Z Flip XE. The name isn't confirmed yet, but clues have been popping up for a while now. Still, in the grand scheme of things, what really matters is the product itself. If Samsung delivers a great foldable at a lower price point, then whether they call it FE or XE is just the cherry on top. We'll just have to wait and see what Samsung decides.